Edith Carter was a woman with a passion for art and history and a love for her community. As a very involved woman, she managed to put her love and passion together and create Whippoorwill Academy, a place where she taught countless children the importance of both art and history.
She was so involved with everything, the community, the church, the Grange, the telephone company, for which she was the secretary for 30 years, the Home Extension Club. She was very community-minded, and I would say her accomplishments were just being dedicated to anybody who's around her.
My mother was a farm girl from Ferguson who was involved in 4-H here in the county when she was young, and she went to New York City to study art. She went to Texas. She went to what was RPI that's now VCU in Richmond. So she explored her art, beyond the Wilkes County lines, but still her love of this area brought her back. She didn't stay in New York City. She came back and she bloomed where she had been planted, and she shared that love of creativity and the curiosity of learning with other people. So she would want people to go for it, not to sit back and say, what if? Go for it and try it, see if it's going to happen.
She, like the Betty Feeser quote, and she was a home economist on the Charlotte Channel, and her famous quote was, "Live so that you lived a life that mattered." And I think my mom certainly did that. She lived a life that mattered.
Much of our local history would be lost today without Edith's dream and passion.
Very much about preserving local history and helping people to sell their items. If they were doing arts or crafts, she has a little store, Matt's store, that our neighbor Tim Walsh gave her, and she added that to the farm. The little chapel became very popular as a place, just a peaceful place. People, our church would have some church services there, some music, and again, just being able to sing and glorify God. That was an important part of her faith, was very important to her. And looking out that mountain range and singing praise is always good. She let people get married there, and just any way to help people, she would certainly do it. And her whole hope was that my sister and I and our families would continue that, and we're doing our best. She had some mighty big shoes, and we can't fill them. All we can do is follow along in those big shoes.